Photo editing can take a lot of time, especially when you have to fix every photo manually. Things like skin retouching, color correction, and background edit usually take a lot of effort, but it can all be done much faster using Kumoo AI. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you how to use Kumoo AI to edit your photos in few seconds. And let me show you the before and the after of the photos that I edit with Kumoo AI. This is the before and this is the after. I did skin retouching on this photo using Kumoo AI. This is the before and this is the after. Let me go to the next photo, which is the body shape editing. This is the before and this is the after. I also did some minor color adjustments on this photo. This is the before and this is the after. Let's go back to the photo that I did the skin retouching and let me show you how you can edit this photo. To start editing your photo, all you have to do is to click on this home symbol. Then we are going to click on this image and folders. Let's click on images in order to load the image. So let's click on this file because this is where I save the photos that I'm going to be editing, and you click open. For this first photo, we are going to be doing skin retouching, and if I zoom in this photo, you are going to see that it has a lot of pimples and blemishes. Then for this second photo, we are going to be doing body shape editing and minor color adjustments. So let's click on this first photo and start editing. Look at the right hand side of your screen. You are going to see color adjustments, retouch, and many more tools. So let's click on retouch, and once you click on retouch, feminine will be selected. Then you click on remove blemishes and increase the acne phase to 100. Then for the makeup protection, we don't need makeup protection in this photo. The next thing you have to do is to click on acne body, increase it to be 100. Then for mole's face, just turn on this mole's face. And let me turn it off and look at what will happen. So just turn it on. Then you go to body blemishes and increase it to be 100. Then you scroll down to forehead wrinkles, increase it to be 100. And when you are increasing it, you can see the before and the after. Just look at the before and the after. You have to press the space bar key on your keyboard, or you click on this icon. You can see this before and the after option on your screen. So just watch my mouse cursor and click on it, and it will show you the before and the after. And let's click on this dark cycle and increase it to be 100%. If we increase the dark cycle to be 100% and I zoom in these eyes, this is the before and the after. This is the before and the after. It has removed the dark cycles from the eyes, and you can also remove the wrinkles around the eyes. So I'll just increase it to be 100%. Then for the neck wrinkles, we are going to increase it. So because of time, I'm not going to be talking about all the features in this app. We are just going to focus on the main features for this specific skin retouching that I'm doing on this photo. So if I scroll down, you are going to see face defocus repair. So let's increase it to be 21. And once we are done with this face, like once we are done editing the face, let's scroll down to skin. Then let's select skin. You are going to see neutral gray leveling. Let's scroll up a little bit. So increase the skin refinement effect. Then you click on the frequency separation, increase it to be 85. Once you increase it to be 85, go to the high frequency enhancement and let's just leave it to be +5, or I think +8 is better. Then for the low frequency smoothing, let's leave it to be 100. This is the before and the after. Let me zoom in the photo. This is the before and the after. This is the before and the after. Then let's scroll down to frequency separation body. So for the frequency separation body, you can increase it to be 91. What this will do is that it's going to apply frequency separation effects on the body. This is the before and the after. But if the effect is too much, you can also reduce it. Let's reduce it to 79, and let's go down to skin texture. If you want to add skin texture on the skin, you can use the skin texture. So let's go to the AI retouch face and increase it a little bit to 11 for the AI retouch face. Then let's scroll down to skin tone. For the skin tone, let's select brightness we are going to increase the brightness a little bit to +4. For the tone, we are going to increase the tone to be 23, and you can see the before and the after. This is the before and the after. So for the brightness, I don't need to leave it at 4 because the skin is already bright. So let's leave it at 0. Then let's go down to rosy and increase it a little bit. So we want to balance the skin tone on the face. Let's leave it as 14. Then for the skin tone balance body, we are going to increase it to the 11. And for the skin tone balance multiple, which will help us to balance, I think, is both the face and the body, I'm just going to increase it to 21. And let's look at the before and the after. You can see her skin tone has changed, the skin tone has balance, and the photo is now looking better. This is the before and the after. When I press my space bar key, it's going to show me the before and the after. So you can also select skin tone and click on any skin tone you like. You can see that it has given this photo a good skin tone. So I'm just going to reduce the intensity to +20. I think +20 is good for the intensity. And once I'm done, I can go down to temperature and reduce the temperature of the skin a little bit to -3. Let's look at the before and the after for this specific photo. This is the before and the after. Let's scroll down to the skin of the body. This is the before and the after. So the next photo that we are going to go to is this specific photo. For this photo, we are going to be doing two things on this photo, which is the body shape editing and the color correction or the color adjustment. So for this specific photo, all you have to do is to click on Retouch. Then when you click on Retouch, let's scroll down to body. Increase the body reshape a little bit and you will see what will happen to the body if I increase it. You can see what has happened. It has reduced the body size. But for this specific photo, I don't need to reduce the body size, and her body size is already looking better. So I'm just going to scroll down. Remember, I just leave the body size to be 0. And let me scroll down to type. Then I'm going to select model. If you select model, you will see that the body is going to change. This is the before and this is the after. So for the intensity, I'm just going to increase the intensity to be 100%. Let's look at the before and the after again. This is the before and the after. And if I reduce the intensity, you will see how the body will be changing. So let's leave it as 100%. This is the before and the after. This is the before and the after. So if we scroll down to head size, you can adjust the head size, but I don't think I need to touch the head size settings because it's already a good setting. So I'm just going to go down to waist and let me increase the setting of the waist because I want to reduce her waist. I think we are done for this specific photo. Let's look at the before and the after. Let me zoom in the photo. This is the before and the after. Let me check the head. This is the before and the after. You can see that the photo is now looking better and the photo is now looking beautiful and amazing. And the next thing I want to show you for this specific photo is the color adjustment. So let me click on color adjustment, and if I click on color adjustment, I'm going to click on white balance. So for this white balance, under white balance, you're going to see temperature. What I'm just going to do is to reduce the temperature to -9. For the tint, I'm going to increase the tint a little bit to +4 for the tint. This is the before and this is the after. This is the before and the after. What I will do next is to scroll down, click on tune. So for this tune, you can select AI tuning, and if you click on it, it's going to add AI tuning for you. So if I click on AI tuning, you will see that AI has already applied its own tuning for us, and the photo is now looking better. You can increase the intensity or you can reduce it, but I don't want to use the AI tuning, so I'm just going to do some adjustments by myself. So I'll just increase the contrast to +23. For the shadows, I will reduce the shadows. If you reduce the number, it's going to add more shadows. So let's increase the shadow a little bit to +10 for the numbers, so it's just going to remove the shadows from the photo. So for the white, we are going to reduce the number for the white. If you reduce the number for the white, it's going to reduce the white in the photo. Then for the black, we are going to reduce the number for the black, so it will add more black to the photo. For the clarity, we are going to increase the clarity to +10. Then for the vibrance, we are going to increase the vibrance to be +33, or 32 is better. For the saturation, we don't need to touch the saturation, and you can see that the tuning is already good and the photo is now looking better. And also, if you scroll down, you're going to see correction, where you can adjust the blue primary and the rest. So for this blue primary, let's just increase the saturation for the blue primary a little bit. Then let's scroll up to color grading. For this color grading, you are going to see the mid-tone, the shadows, and the highlights. So for this mid-tone, we are going to adjust the mid-tone a little bit. Let's just adjust it to be orange. Then we are going to decrease the number. For the shadows, we are just going to make the shadow to look a little bit red. For the shadow, a little bit red. Then I'm going to reduce this number. For the highlights, we are going to make the highlights to be blue, because we want the highlights to come out in the photo and the highlights to be beautiful. Then you are going to see blending and balance. So let's just leave the blending to be 64. For the balance, we are going to leave the balance to be around 30. This is the before and the after. So once we are done with the color adjustments, let's click on retouch. This is the before and this is the after. Let's zoom in the photo. This is the before and this is the after. This is the before and the after. And I want to show you something about this app. You can edit many photos in few seconds. So let's say, for example, you want to edit these two photos. Let's say you want to take a color grading, or you want to take an editing from this specific photo and apply it on this photo, or if you have many other photos, you want to apply this editing on all those photos. All you have to do is to select the first photo, which is the photo that you want to copy the editing into other photos. Once you select this first photo, you hold Ctrl and Shift, then you click on the last photo to highlight all the photos together. So once you highlight all the photos together, look at the right hand side of your screen and select sync. And once I click on sync, you are going to see that it will select everything for us. You can see select all. You can either select all, or you can select a specific editing that you want to copy into other photos. So what I'm just going to do now is to turn off this body shape editing. Then I'm just going to click confirm. And once you click confirm, you will see one image sync. So once the editing has pasted into the second image, just allow it to load and you will see what will happen. You will see that the editing from this specific photo has applied into this other photo, because you see that we only did color grading on this photo and body shape editing, but I was able to transfer the color grading that we did on this photo into this second photo. So you can use this method to edit hundreds of photos in just few seconds. And the other thing that I want to show you is that you can save a specific editing as a preset. Let's say, for example, you want to save this skin retouching that we did on this photo. You want to save this as a preset. All you have to do is to click on new preset, then you rename the new preset. After you select CBA as the name, which is the name that I'm just going to save it as, I'm just going to click save, and you will see that this specific preset is going to save. You can see imported. The imported preset has saved. All I want to do now is to remove all the editing that we did on this specific photo. So I'm just going to press Ctrl Z to remove all the editing on this specific photo. After I've removed all the editing on this photo, you can see that the blemishes and the pimples is back. Then I'm going to click on preset, and you will see this preset that we saved, which is TBA. So I'm just going to double click on it, and after we left click on it, just watch what will happen to the photo. You can see that the photo has changed. This is the before and the after. This is the before and the after. This is the before and the after. You can see we saved this editing that we did on this photo as a preset. Then you can add this preset into any other photos in this app, and it will help you to edit the photos in just few seconds. And if we click on the home page, you are going to see that the specific photo is already saved into this app is already saved, and you can also save it in your folder. So let's just click on this photo and let's look at the before and the after of the final edit that we did on these specific photos. This is the before and this is the after. Let me zoom in the photo. This is the before and the after. This is the before and the after. We did skin retouching on this photo. This is the before and the after. We did body shape editing and color grading on this photo. And if you want to get this app, you should click the link in the description of this video. And if you click the link in the description of this video, you'll be able to get this amazing Kumoo AI photo editing app. And this Kumoo AI photo editing app is going to help you to edit many photos, and it's going to help you as a photographer or as an editor. It's going to help you to edit your photos and to make your photos very beautiful and more better. And we are done with this tutorial. Thank you for watching. If this video was very helpful to you, subscribe for more videos, turn on notifications so YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video, and leave a like to help the channel out.